But first, the DOJ now weighing dueling probes, one over the Jeffrey Epstein files, and then another concerning President Barack Obama. Let's take a live look at the White House, where President Trump is now accusing President Obama of treason without proof, stemming from intelligence about Russian meddling back in the 2016 election. The DOJ also signaling they'll speak to Ghislaine Maxwell here in the coming days. And lawmakers are pushing for more transparency in the Jeffrey Epstein case that has swirled the Trump team for weeks at this point. NewsNation's Tom Dempsey has more from the White House right now. Tom, good morning to you. A lot to unpack here, but let's start with Epstein. Congress is now also looking to speak with Ghislaine Maxwell.
That's right. Good morning from the White House, Markie. Look, this call for more answers in the Jeffrey Epstein case shows no signs of going away anytime soon. In fact, members of the House Oversight Committee on Capitol Hill say they want to directly interview Epstein's former girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell. The House Oversight Committee voted to subpoena Maxwell, who is currently serving a very long prison sentence for playing a role in that, in helping Epstein traffic children. The Department of Justice hopes to interview her as well. NewsNation spoke directly with Congressman Tim Burchett, who pitched the resolution about what could lie ahead.
People ask me, it's going to cost me politically, and I said, well, sure it is. Sure it is. It makes people uncomfortable, but it doesn't have anything to do with that. It has to do with, we got to do what's right, and this is the right thing to do as far as I see it.
Inside the Oval Office on Tuesday, President Trump described the calls for more information as a witch hunt, but he has asked Attorney General Pam Bondi to release testimony tied to secret grand jury proceedings. We also know House Speaker Mike Johnson, he actually sent House lawmakers home early for their summer recess, which means a vote on that big resolution regarding bringing in Ghislaine Maxwell for interviews in front of the House Oversight Committee. That could be at least a month away. Markie?
Would be something if we heard her talk. Tom, let's pivot now back to Obama. The former president now giving a pretty rare statement after those accusations of treason from the White House. What exactly are he and his team saying this morning?
Yeah, that statement sent directly to NewsNation. This is a very big war of words, if you will, because these are very big accusations coming from the White House team and President Donald Trump accusing former President Barack Obama and his team of treason. So like you said, a rare statement that NewsNation received from President Barack Obama's team, in which he went on to say, quote, "These bizarre allegations are ridiculous and a weak attempt at distraction." And for our viewers at home who might not be so familiar with these allegations, a report issued by Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard accuses President Obama and his administration of manipulating intelligence linked to alleged Russian meddling in the 2016 election. Gabbard accused the group of organizing a coup against Trump and leaking false statements to the media in order to delegitimize President Trump's win that year. During a reception with Republicans on Tuesday, the president saying Gabbard could release more evidence soon.
She has all the documents. She has everything that you need. And she found out that Barack Hussein Obama led a group of people and they cheated in the elections, and they cheated without question.
Now, it's not just targeting former President Obama, too. President Trump saying that even then Vice President Joe Biden, as well as President Obama's Director of National Intelligence, they could also face charges in connection to all this, Markie.
Tom, live from the White House, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.